let's get on to the fact with Afghanistan and everybody bringing the troops home. First of all, I would like to say that, because everybody's like, well, you're a Trump supporter. Well, I support some of the factual things that he did. I support that he gave millions to the black colleges and set it to where they never had to apply for it ever again. I support that he kept the tax income down for businesses down to 21% from 38. 38% is fucking ridiculous. Let's just be real.
Ridiculous.
Fucking stupid. Like, what, are you a stake owner in my business? Do you provide assistance? Yeah. Like, no. So I would like to make a profit. I would like to buy my kids shoes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to buy your fucking kids shoes.
Yeah, but it's better on your taxes if you'll constantly and forever show you don't make a profit. And so
right.
If you do make money, can you go ahead and spend that? So
right.
We won't tax you on it.
Right.
Assholes.
Fucking assholes. Right. And so anyways, I support that. This is what I don't support. We never should have never. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Two, we should not have pulled out. Like, I don't agree with pulling out of Afghanistan or the Middle East. Now, this is where America has being lied to. This is the lie that the government has, all sides of the government, over from Bush to Obama to Trump to now Biden. All of them lied that this was like, this whole thing was like this nation building and we're trying to put democracy in there. Listen, they can say that all they want. That is not why we were there. And that should never have been the focus of why we were there. We were there to remove Al-Qaeda and the Taliban, okay, and to keep them at bay. Yes. Did we put some democracy? Did we do some nation building? Sure.
But all of those are trying to serve the first goal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all these people that want to be like, well, we shouldn't be there and this and that. Listen, either we are there to keep the wolf there, or we come back and the wolf comes to our doorstep. Now, let's look at what they did. So we had 2,500 troops of all volunteered people in Afghanistan. That was literally keeping the wolf at bay.
Right.
That was literally keeping the entire Middle East kind of operating and not in chaos. Yeah.
If so, we can hope for.
Right.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this, for somebody who I would much rather go there and fight, and then instead of doing what I feel like it's going to be the next 12 months is fighting from our doorstep. Right. I would and that there's a whole joke that, like, Marines are at war and the Americans at the mall.
For sure.
They are.
And that's a good place for most Americans to stay.
Right. And I'm okay with that. Right. I'm okay with a small group of individuals being out there. It reminds me of that the Jack Nicholson scene of Few Good Men.
Goddamn right. How dare you question how that I provide the freedom that you so enjoy?
Yeah, you complain about this guy, or you complain about this, and you weep for this. But here's the truth of it is, you need fucking violent men on the wall to protect you, so that you can get your mocha choca bullshit and your smack a cock latte.
I've always been very, very proud to be someone that is aware that I want bad people on my side.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, man, you sometimes need bad people to keep worse people from the door.
Yeah.
And
thank God there are good men willing to do violence on your behalf. Right?
And bad people, I mean bad motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
So that's what America has been lied to, is there's this the reason we were over there is not to the tribal situation in the Middle East is so fucking fucked up. And it's so, like, you're talking about 4,000 years of de-evolution.
Visible people in the sky.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, dude. For me, as a long way from being religious, I just don't understand. I don't understand the connection to that. To be able to say,
cavemen. You're dealing with cavemen.
Fucking chopping people's hands off.
Yeah, you're dealing with cavemen. So if you really truly think that you're going to bring democracy to the Middle East, that's never going to happen because of the tribal dynamics. Like, they operate at a different level. What we can do is not allow the Middle East to be a breeding ground for Islamic terrorism.
Because, man, I can fully understand if you're dealing with this tribal community of people, or tribal nation, right, of people. If I'm trying to run a thing and I want people on board, I want undereducated,
right,
angry people, especially men.
Right.
That's who you recruit, is because they're the most susceptible to manipulation. They're the most susceptible to the propaganda, especially when you tell them, oh, those people you knew were killed by these guys. Right. Like, I understand how you sell us as the bad guy in a lot of this.
Easy.
And super easy to someone sitting there in the ground doing that with that tribal thing, and have now their, whatever has been destroyed, or like, I get how they're sold that.
So now you've got, everybody's like, well, we got to get out of Afghanistan and Iraq and, bring our troops home, our 2,500 troops home. Do you realize we've got something like, that could be wrong, I think it's like 80,000 people in Asia. It's like 30 or 40,000 in Germany, or the Europe as a whole.
Right.
Nobody's been like, bring our troops home from Europe.
No, everyone likes that they're at some cool vacation.
Yeah, bring our troops home from Japan.
No,
like, we've been there
anywhere else. It's basically Afghanistan or here.
Yeah, like, that's what I understand. So you're talking like, where's the outrage for the 40,000 people in Europe? Bring our troops home. No, man, like,
it's from the war.
Like, we have people everywhere at all times. And what does that do for the Americans that are at the mall? That keeps the wolf at bay. It keeps America safe. And this is the reason why in 20 years, you have not seen an actual terrorist attack on our soil, because good men who volunteered to go fight and possibly die to go over there and keep the wolf at bay.
It's pretty incredible that a thing that we have labeled as never forget, which is sneaking up on us.
Right.
Yeah, these motherfuckers did that.
Yeah.
Flew a plane into a building of people, not a military base, not any of these things. And to pretend that the mindset of that side has changed to anything other than what will you shake your hand and fucking stab you at the same time. Like, why would we think that this can ever be trusted or reasoned with?
And the American people need to understand that there were, and they're heroes and they're men to me. But at the end of the day, is, somebody that's older and have kids. I mean, some of those guys that died were my kids' age.
Yeah.
And the fact that they died, or that they were over there serving, because one of the guys said, I joined because of 9/11. He's like, it happened when I was born. He didn't even see it.
You're talking about the 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, they were over there serving because of that. And they weren't even alive to see it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what America needs to realize. Like, we've got men and women that are willing to stand up and to let you go get your smack a cock latte and be at the mall, and talk about fucking fall and autumn and your scarves and your hats and whatever, go to brunch.
That is too hot.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
order food.
That's what they are protecting. They're protecting your right to complain. They're protecting your right to bitch. They're protecting your right. And don't get it twisted. It's not like, the president was basically saying like, oh, we're done in Afghanistan. The war's over. Did you tell the terrorists that? Because I'm pretty sure they don't think the war is over.
Pretty sure they don't.
So then,
and it's an ideology that wants nothing more than to destroy us.
Oh no, that's their mission. Yep. Kill the infidel.
Yep.
Spread Islam, either convert to Islam or die.
Oh man,
that's our enemy, America. That's our enemy.